What's up guys, welcome back to another video. So today we have the Gladiator. We got him as a 6-star rank 4 in the CCP, and we're going to be testing him out without suicides in this video, and in a future video we're going to use him with suicides as well. So let's begin explaining his abilities. So he's got that cool Wasp/America Chavez mechanic where if you do a non-combo ending basic attack and charge your heavy, you're going to stun the opponent. Like here. Boom. Now, he also inflicts the opponent with an Intimidate with his heavy attack that lasts for 2 seconds, and that is paused for 0.2 seconds whenever you dash forward, or whenever you hit the opponent in their face or in their block. So, we have the confidence buffs, where they cap out at 24. So how do we gain those, and what do they do? First off, those increase our attack and our armor by 3% each. Now, if you hit the opponent with a heavy, you gain 2 confidence buffs like here. You can see we had 12, and when we strike with a heavy, we gain 14, which is +2. Now, if I hit the opponent either in their block or in their face, I'll gain 1 charge for each hit. So now that we're unblockable, we're still gonna get those charges. Look at this. From 14, we go up to 16. Now, if you have 12, you become super confident, which will give you this purple buff, which is about to expire here. It's called the Emboldened buff, which basically makes you immune to Nullify, Stagger, and Fate Seal. And you get that when you activate a special for 5 seconds. Now, you also now are unblockable when you throw a heavy attack, boom, and it has a cooldown afterwards as well. And also, if you throw a special attack while you're unblockable, or if you throw a heavy while you're unblockable, you deal 90% of the damage as physical damage. So you're gonna see it fairly soon here. I'm gonna go for, I believe, an unblockable SP2, and you're gonna see the physical burst. Right here. You can see physical burst. So this almost doubles your special attacks. So you really want to do that. It adds up a lot to your damage. Now, if we have 24, which is our cap, 24 confidence buffs, become ultra confident, which basically means that our unstoppable buffs will be paused for the duration of the opponent's specials, and also we take 80% less damage during the opponent's special attacks, which is really great. And also, if you hit the opponent during or after their special attack, you deal a physical burst damage, which is his maximum damage you can see. So as you can see, I dashed in his special attack while he was performing it, and he took like a nice 12,000 physical burst right here, as you can see. And that's basically his really high damage source. But let's move on to the Captain Marvel fight, and you're gonna be able to understand a lot more. So also, his special 1, it grants you an unstoppable buff for 4 seconds, and that is really good because that's the way you get your unstoppable. And if you have 24 confidence charges, you can pause your unstoppable during the opponent's specials, and I'm going to showcase how this really benefits you a lot. And it also inflicts 3 cold snaps in the special 1, 3 cold snaps, which are, you know, really easy access to evade counter. Now his special 2, it gives you a vigilance buff lasting for 20 seconds, really good duration, and it applies 4 incinerate debuffs. So as you can see here, we got 23 confidence charges, and also we also have 4 persistent charges. Those persistent charges, it's from our Awaken ability. So at 600, if we end the fight while having more than 49.8% health, we add 4 to our persistent confidence boost. So from 24 in this fight, we can go up to 28, which we have right here. So keep that in mind. And this can also trigger only twice per quest. So you can get until, you know, 32. Now, as you can see, we deal that physical burst, and we also go for the special 3 here. So if you notice here, I threw the special 3 while I was unblockable, and it's basically, you know, 200, or it's basically like doing the special 3 twice. Like, I deal an extra 90% damage. So yeah, you really want to throw those specials when you're unblockable, when you have more than 12 charges. So yeah, see, physical burst. And now the special 3 also increases our stack limit of the confidence boost by another 4, so we got 32 now, and it also gives us a power gain, granting a bar of power. So you really want to increase those confidence charges as much as possible, because that increases your tankiness and your damage, which means more physical burst. Like you see, that was 13,000. Previously we had like 12,000. So the more the charges, the better the physical burst and the tankiness, which you really want to do that, and you're really going to see this on the next fight. Like the coolest thing about Gladiator. Now I'm going to go for an unblockable SP2. We're going to go for the physical burst, and that almost does it. And those incinerates are actually taking for decent damage. And as you can see here, she threw the special one and I dashed in by mistake, but that's how you deal damage with Gladiator. And now we have won 2 fights, which is the maximum. So we have 8 persistent charges. Now we can get up to 32 confidence charges. And if we were to pop a special 3, we would increase it by another 4, which means the cap would be 36. So what you want to do with Gladiator is, you know, do a lot of heavy attacks, hit the opponent's block, or if they don't stay blocking, you can just, you know, hit the opponent again. You're still going to get the confidence charges as long as you have the Intimidate. But keep in mind, you only apply the Intimidate if the opponent has under 2 bars of power. If I were to throw a heavy attack here, I wouldn't apply the Intimidate, but now since he threw his special, I will. So keep that in mind. Now we have 16 confidence charges. We still go for the Intimidates. We gain 2 with the heavy. Now he doesn't like want me to hit his block, but it's okay. Intimidate doesn't work, you know, always. We get that nice buff. We're immune to Nullify. We're immune to everything right now. We get the Vigilance from the special 2. Now we're gonna go for heavy. We're gonna try and hit him again. Get to 32 charges since we can. Get the 8 persistent charges. We're going for another heavy. See here, he didn't apply the Intimidate because he has 2 bars of power. But now I'm gonna go for one more. And there we go, 32. We deal the physical burst from the SP2 because we're unblockable as well. 4 incinerates. And now I'm gonna go for the SP1. We got the unstoppable. Now I want him to throw a special because it's gonna pause my unstoppable, and then I can just hit the opponent while being unstoppable during the special attack. It will make sense in a few seconds here what I'm saying. So he's about to throw his specials, I believe. Maybe in the next one. So I'm gonna pop another special one, refresh the unstoppable. You know, this AI is pretty passive. But take a look at this. See that? So let's see how much health he had before the special 2. So he's about to throw the special now. And what I'm gonna do here is I have the unstoppable paused. And like I said, if you hit the opponent during the special attacks or after they end the special attack, you deal physical burst. And since we have 30 of those confidence charges, we have some nice attack. And you can see 11,000 per hit, but that's gonna go a little bit lower because we're getting hit. So if you're getting hit, it decreases your charges by 1. But as you can see, we take 80% less damage. He's literally critting us for 298 damage. And I do not have any, you know, inequity mastery. So this is pretty crazy. We dealt like a nice 10% damage, and we barely took any health. I barely lost any health. So that is definitely the most satisfying thing about Gladiator, and I really like it a lot. And he actually is really nice to ramp up. Yeah, as you can see, like he crit us for 300 and then he hit us for like 71. So this guy is probably gonna be a beast with inequity. So yeah, I'm really hyped about this. That's like definitely my favorite thing about Gladiator. And that damage, it also increases if you use him with suicides. That's why I'm gonna make another video with suicides as well, so we can see how much we can get from it. Now, this is the last fight I'm gonna showcase. This is a Psycho Man in Act 7. And here I have 8 charges. We've defeated 2 opponents with higher than 49% health. And here I'm gonna go for the special 3 as well. We're gonna try and get our maximum confidence charges. And since Psycho Man has a nice looking special 2, which takes a while, I want to see how much damage we can deal with maximum confidence charges. So I believe in this fight there's like stun vulnerability as well, so you might see like a big heavy or something because, you know, we're stunning him. So there I got hit, unfortunately. Yeah, I was a big heavy because of the stun vul. I think he's failing some of my intimidates as well with his abilities, but it's all good. I'm gonna go for another heavy. It didn't apply the intimidate because he had 2 bars of power. Keep that in mind. Gonna full dex that. I'm gonna go for a heavy. He recovered so fast there. I did not even see that. Go for a heavy. Didn't apply the intimidate because he failed it with his concussion. There we go. Now I'm gonna go for the special 3. That's a really cool looking special. This guy seems like you can feel his strength. I really like him. Like, I don't think he's in a broken level of cosmics, but I really like his unique playstyle. The only thing that I don't like about Gladiator is that he doesn't really have too many immunities. It's only like power drain, power steal. But there we go, we got the special 1 from the power gain. Now we can get up to 36 because we also popped our special 2. Or special 3. And take a look at this now. We're gonna go for a special 1 to refresh the unstoppable. I want to be unstoppable during his special. Now we're gonna go for a heavy, or maybe not. But look at this. With 34, we just killed him. So, dude, that was pretty crazy. When did he pop his special? He had 26% health. And since he doesn't do anything here, like, he's gonna hit me for 494. And this is the attack of Act 7. This is pretty huge. And the physical burst is crazy. It's almost 18k. Look at that, man. Like, you barely take any damage. Like, how much attack did this guy have? This guy had, like, a lot. We obviously have class advantage. But this guy had, you know, almost 10,000 attack. And we're taking, like, 300 damage. And this is without inequity. Like, if we had inequity, you know, his debuffs from the special 1 and the special 2 do last for a long time. And you can stack them. Like, this guy will be unstoppable with the way he's, like, reducing damage by so much. So I think there's gonna be really cool stuff that you can do with Gladiator. I really like that. He's, like, very unique. The only thing that I wanted him to have is, like, maybe, like, you know, a couple of immunities. So he's not really suicide friendly too much, but he benefits from the physical burst while having suicides. So we're definitely going to make a video for him. And also I want to see his damage as a 7-star rank 2. And by the way, his attack is really low. 3487. I think that's really low, isn't it? But good thing is he increases his attack with his confidence charges. So yeah, guys, let me know what you think about Gladiator. I personally don't think he's like top 5 cosmic, but he is amazing. You know, he's not top 5 cosmic because the cosmic class is literally so broken, but I think he's gonna have some really good uses, and he could be in some situations could be a tough defender as well. Like, if he becomes, you know, confident, he's immune to Fade Seal, Nullify, and stuff like that. It might be tough to, like, reduce his charges like that. So yeah, guys, let me know what you think about Gladiator, and if you enjoyed this video, please give it a like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.